I was extremely proud to have my son play on Team United States.
The moment that I realized the enormity of where we were and what was going on was when we were at our first baseball game. The first time the boys were announced and were lining up on the field, I was taken back and teared up and realized that we are in Japan, we are playing baseball in Japan, and when the American flag was raised, I cried, and I will never forget that.
I would say reality set in that he was actually playing in Japan the first time they played the Spangled Banner when we were at the opening ceremony. That I knew I was going to cry when I heard that going on, but that is when it actually, and I could do it right now. I could cry right now just thinking of the experience that he had, but that's when reality did set in, when I heard that.
It happened when we heard the Spangled Banner and when we saw the flag being raised in the outfield, and seeing the raising of the flag and seeing the raising of the Japanese flag during their anthem was a moment of pride in all of us, and I think we all shed a tear at that moment. John told us before we started on the trip, at that moment you're going to realize how neat of an experience it really is, and that's that moment. That was that moment for me.
USA on 3, 1, 2, 3.
My responsibilities on the trip were primarily to help with the lineups before each game. I also was the scorekeeper, so worked with John, making sure the players came in and out of the game properly and all got an opportunity to participate.
The strike zone was a little difficult to locate at first, but after a while I got my location down and started hitting targets, and it got easier.
Their strike zone's more precise. Like over here, we kind of give maybe like a little leeway on the corners, but they're very precise over there.
Well, if the strike zone gets a little smaller, I mean, you just pitch. I mean, you just adjust to it. There's not much I can. You just do it. You don't really think about it.
Click, click, boom! I'm coming down on the stereo. Hit me on the radio. Click, click, boom!
I think my strongest position is probably my pitching.
My most effective pitch probably my curveball.
No, I can locate my curveball anywhere in the strike zone because I have such confidence in it because I've been throwing it since my pitching career started.
I guess it'd be the curveball because it fools a lot of batters.
I'd say my changeup because I can pretty much put it wherever I want it to.
Well, we called a lot of curveballs because most of our players are stronger and have better breaking balls than their people.
I like mixing things up with curveball, and I throw a splitter, which is pretty rare. Yeah, the splitter, it really never does the same thing twice, so it looks like a fastball coming out of my hand just because of the arm motion, and then it's real slow and it can go any direction.
Click, click, boom!
Being selected to play on this team made me feel really proud of myself. It's a very big accomplishment for me.
Overall, how do you think that you and your teammates presented themselves? Were you good ambassadors for the U.S., do you think?
I think we presented ourselves very well.
I think the gift exchange fits into the concept of respect in Japan. I think that the kids really like the t-shirts that they got from our boys.